In the heavenly court of the Jade Emperor there was a mighty general named Tian Peng, Marshal of the Canopy. He commanded 80,000 naval soldiers of the Milky Way River and was renowned for his bravery, his loyalty, and his formidable skills in battle. His stature was large, his face rugged, and his voice thunderous. Among the celestial ranks he was respected by gods and feared by demons. Tian Peng often guarded the southern gate of heaven or led the heavenly navy to patrol the celestial river, ensuring that peace was maintained. However, despite his strength and honor, he had a weakness for wine and beauty, which would eventually lead to his downfall. One day, after a great victory in battle, Tian Peng attended a grand banquet in the heavenly palace. The halls glittered with golden lights, celestial music filled the air, and immortal wine flowed freely. As he drank cup after cup, his mind grew hazy and his steps unsteady. In this drunken state he wandered into the palace of the moon goddess Chang'e, known for her grace and beauty. Seeing her, Tian Peng was enchanted, and in his intoxication he made an improper approach. Chang'e, startled and angered, cried out for help. Her voice reached the ears of the Jade Emperor, who was furious that a marshal of heaven would dare act so shamefully. The emperor summoned Tian Peng to the court and demanded an explanation. Though Tian Peng tried to plead that it was a drunken mistake, the laws of heaven were strict and no misconduct was tolerated. The Jade Emperor ordered that Tian Peng be banished from heaven. He was struck by divine lightning, his immortal body destroyed, and his spirit cast down into the mortal world. Misfortune followed him even in reincarnation. Due to a twist of fate, his spirit was reborn into the womb of a sow, and thus he took the form of a pig demon with a huge belly, a snout, and bristly hair. In the mortal realm he became known as Zhu Bajie or Pigsy. Though he retained some of his heavenly strength and skills, his laziness, gluttony, and lust often got him into trouble. He wandered the human world using his powers to satisfy his appetite for food and women. Eventually he came to Gao village, where he used his strength to work in the fields in exchange for food and shelter. However, he soon became infatuated with the daughter of the village elder Gao Qilan and forced her into marriage. His life took a new turn when the monk Tang Sanzang was sent by the bodhisattva Guanyin to journey to the west to retrieve sacred scriptures. Guanyin knew that Pigsy, despite his flaws, still had the potential for good. She appeared to him disguised as an old monk and persuaded him to join the pilgrimage in exchange for redemption and a chance to return to heaven. Pigsy agreed and was given a magical 9-toothed rake as his weapon. From that moment on, he became one of Tang Sanzang's 3 disciples alongside son Wukong the Monkey King and Shah Wujing the River Ogre. Though he often complained about hardships and sought opportunities to eat and rest, Pigsy showed loyalty and courage when his master was in danger. His clumsy humor and greed caused many arguments with son Wukong, but in battles he fought fiercely against demons and monsters. Over the course of the journey he learned to control his desires and to act with greater honor. By the time the pilgrimage ended, Pigsy had earned enough merit to be granted the title of Cleanser of the Altars in Heaven, a position that allowed him to enjoy food offerings without descending into the mortal world. His story is one of redemption, showing that even those who fall from the highest ranks can find their way back through loyalty, courage, and the willingness to change.